welcome you for this session. Now, please ask me some questions or share some information that you feel you have studied, and so that it becomes more clear, Instead of myself only speaking for a long time, I want you to speak. I want you to have the experience of communicating properly. Not that you are not communicating properly. You are all working in bank branches. You are really good in communicating, but then you must be able to present it briefly and to the point. Incidentally, you start like this, and if you are not getting any other points, then I think it is time for us to go through the CTDI and also the banking update, and from there maybe can we learn something from that one. Now, before that, I leave it to you. Please speak out whatever doubts that comes to your mind based on your experience of having interacted with people who have attended SBI CBO interview last year and who are now working in SBI. You can speak out. Or if there is somebody who has attended interview last year, not selected, you can come and start your discussion also. Please tell me. Come on. I would like you to speak out. Yeah, this is what I have shown you. Now, please speak out. Here they are telling for second page some RBI notifications. So what is it? Here it tells about a resolution of monetary committee. So, anybody has got good internet connection and good so that you can read well, or you are able to see the screen correctly? Come on, please opt.
Sir, can
Yeah.
I speak?
Yeah, what is your name, please?
Sunil, sir. Sunil Sangam.
Sunil Sangam. Yeah, very good.
Yes,
You are able to see the screen properly. Please read.
yes, sir.
The Monetary Policy Committee.
The Monetary Policy Committee held its 57th meeting from September 29th to October 1st, 2025, under the chairmanship of Sri Sanjay Malhotra, Governor RBI. The outcomes are under the MPC voted anonymously to keep the policy repo rate unchanged at 5.5%. Complete, sir. Can I complete?
Yeah, you continue.
Consequently, the SDF rate remains at 5.25%, while the MSF rate, the bank rate, remains at 5.75%. The MPC also decided to continue with natural stance.
No,
So
neutral stance.
sorry, neutral stance.
Neutral
Correct.
stance. Neutral
Yeah.
stance means they don't want to
Increase or decrease.
increase or decrease the activity. That is, they want to be neutral. Say earlier it was accommodative. They wanted to push the market up, but from that stage they have come to neutral. Now continue. Global outlook. Please read
Global
quickly.
outlook. Global outlook. The US dollar strengthened after the upward revision of US growth numbers for the second quarter, and Treasury yields hardened recently, tracking chances into policy rates exemptions. Expectations. Yeah. Equities have remained
Buoyant
buoyant across.
means
Yeah.
increasing.
Okay. buoyant across several advanced and emerging market economics. Gross domestic product. In India, real GDP driven by strong private consumption and fixed investment recorded a robust growth of 7.8%
Please
in
remember
Q1.
this. All of you note down in your notebook. 7.8% in Q1 GDP increase. Continue.
On the supply side, okay, growth in gross value added GVA at 7.6% was led by revival in manufacturing and steady expansion in services. GDP growth forecast, real GDP growth for 25 to 26 now projected at 6.8%, with Q2 at 7%, Q3 at 6.5%, and Q4 at 6.2%. Real GDP growth Q1 26-27 projected at 6.4%. Inflation,
We have to remember these things. Yeah, continue. Inflation.
sorry, inflation. Headline CPI inflation declined to its 8-year low of 1.6% year on year in July 2025 before rising to 2.1% in August. Its first increase after 9 months. Uh, Benign inflation condition during 2025 to 26 so far have been primarily driven by sharp decline in food inflation from its peak of October 25, so 24. CPI inflation for 25 to 26 is now projected as 2.6%, with the Q2 at 1.8%, Q3 at 1.8%, and Q4 at 4%. CPI inflation for Q1 26 to 27 is projected at 4.5%. The next meeting of MCP MPC is scheduled during December 3 to December 5th, 2025. Brief of statement on developmental and regularity policies, uh, policies DT, October 1st, 2025. The highlights of statement of developmental and regularity policies on one regulations, second one foreign exchange management, third one consumer protection, and fourth one financial market are summarized as under draft guidelines on expected credit loss framework. For provisioning is proposed to be issued for scheduled commercial bank, excluding FSBs, payment banks, and RRBs, to replace the extent form framework based on incurred loss of CEL approach. ECL
ECL.
approach. Sorry, sir. ECL
Expected
approach.
credit loss. Yeah, continue. I don't know what is that. 1 minute. Let us check it up. First time I'm
Yes.
hearing this. Expected credit loss approach. What is that? New concept has come. Expected credit loss. Hey Baba, google.co.in. Why it is not coming properly? India expected credit loss approach for provisioning. Latest, it's a press release. Expected credit loss, impact of RBI's expected credit loss. So I am giving you the link of this in our WhatsApp group, that is 2025 SBI CBO. I am giving it there. Yeah, in fact, I have kept MSME also here. We should read that. So this one I have given you. Not that I can't read, but see what is expected credit loss framework. We can't read it. I will allow. How will banks be classify their loans under ECL? Please read this. Loans will be categorized.
Loans will be categorized into three stages based on the degree of credit risk. Stage one will include Stage one will include loans where the borrower, so I'm not seen as clearly on that.
Borrowers. Credit risk has not
Borrower's
increased
risk has not increased significantly
since origination.
since origination, for which bank will make 12 months expected credit loss provisions. Stage two will include loans where the credit risk has risen materially, materially, but the asset is not yet impaired,
Impaired.
impaired, Re-
Acha,
requiring lifetime.
one minute. I don't know
Yeah,
how to stop this one. Anybody, any computer people know? What is this? How to avoid this? This is coming
that
and
is transfer or share option, sir.
this one. This is share.
Yeah, share and save. You can save it, sir, if it is maybe.
This one saving.
Yes.
Bookmark. This one comment mark. That is not required. However, banks. So where are we now? 1 minute. Hold on. When it comes in between, we are not able to read. Stage 2 will include loans with credit risk which are arisen materially, but the asset is not yet impaired, requiring lifetime ECL provisioning. Stage 3 will cover credit impaired assets for which lifetime provisioning will also apply. I don't know what is lifetime provisioning and all. A key feature of the draft norms is that loans overdue by more than 30 days will automatically be considered to have a significant increase in credit risk. Oh, this is the definition. Loans which are overdue more than 30 days will be considered as significant increase in credit risk and therefore move to stage 2. However, banks may rebut this presumption if they have evidence to prove that the risk has not materially increased despite the delay. And here they are telling how will the new norms change provisioning requirements. It's a new concept. That's why we have to read this. Under the draft ECL guidelines, provisioning levels will remain broadly the same for stage 1 and stage 3 assets, but will rise meaningfully for stage 2 assets. Somebody is coming. Yeah. For stage 1, the prudential floor will be 0.4%, similar to existing norms, while loans to small and micro enterprises will have a lower floor of 0.25%, and unsecured retail loans will require 1%. So, I am 1 minute. Here it is. How to recover this? This is, I think it is giving a lot of trouble for me. Maybe in India, you may be able to see this correctly. I have given this link. Please go through this link. And after that, some of you can share some ideas on this. Okay. Now, when you go through this upward like this, you will get something interesting relating to information which can be asked in interviews. Okay. Please do that. Very good. Where are we now? We were here. No? We were here. I'm sorry, I'm not able to do it. We were reading this one. We came across expected credit loss framework. Are you seeing that on the screen now? Draft guidelines. No. Yeah, you're seeing it now. Yeah. Now, it is proposed to issue draft guidelines on the implementation of revised Basel framework on standardized approach for credit risk for scheduled commercial banks, excluding SFBs, payment banks, and RRBs to improve the robustness, granularity, and risk of sensitivity. The proposed bar on overlap the businesses undertaken by bank and its group entity is being removed. Introduction of risk-based premium framework for deposit insurance in India has been announced. What is that? Introduction of risk-based premium framework for deposit. That means now all the banks are paying 12 paise per rupees 100 as DICGC premium. Maybe they would like it to be revised depending on the risk outside or risk there. Draft guidelines on review of capital market export guidelines for banks to be issued with the objective of rationalizing the extant guidelines and broadening the scope for capital markets leading by banks and other regulated entities. It is proposed to provide an enabling framework for banks to finance acquisitions by Indian corporates, enhance the limit for lending by banks against shares, unit of REITs, unit of INVITs, while removing the regulatory ceiling altogether on lending. Please make a pakka reading of this book. I have given you a lot of things are here. I am not having time to go through that. You people must be able to go through that, then make a small write-up on that so that you can use it in questions asked. What did you read recently? What are the recent happenings in banking arena? You can use that. Next question. They have put RBI permits participation of standalone primary dealers in non-deliverable rupee derivative markets. Honestly speaking, I don't understand much because I don't know what is derivative, what is non-derivable and all. Read it and understand. RBI directions on authentication mechanism for digital payment transactions. Some attempt they are making. Principles for authentication of digital payment that computer people will know it. Cross-border transactions. The above directions are not applicable to cross-border digital payment. That is, however, card issuers shall, by October 1, 26, put in place a mechanism to validate non-recurring cross-border card not present transactions where request for authentication is raised by an overseas merchant or overseas acquirer. Card issuers shall register their bank identification numbers with card networks. Anybody can tell me what is cross-border issue? Can anyone explain to me what is cross-border payment, cross-border issues? India, we will keep India in mind. Cross-border issues, cross-border payments, what are they? Here, LinkedIn, somebody has put future of cross-border payments in India, trends, regulatory. Continue with Google. Just a minute. It is coming in LinkedIn. I will give the link. If it can be of help for you, you can go through this. Future of cross-border payments in India, trends, regulatory advances, and future potential. I am giving the link for this in our WhatsApp group. We are not having time to go through this. Cross-border payments, etc. Please go through this. Now again, let me come to, let me change this presenting. Let me come to this one, that is banking update again. Yeah, then please, the next one is amendments to RBI direction on interest rates on advances. In case of floating rate advances, first of all, you should know what is floating rate interest, what is fixed rate interest, and some of the loans you must be knowing what you are charging in your bank. If you can't know what is given in, say, SBI, get to know about your bank. In place of floating rate advances links to external benchmark rate as per the existing guidelines, banks are free to decide to spread over the external benchmark. However, the credit risk premium may undergo change only when borrower's credit assessment undergoes substantial change, yes, as agreed upon. This is very much required for credit people. Amendments to RBI direction loan against gold and silver. Yesterday or today, I asked somebody about what are the changes that have come in this. I think they have brought some restrictions regarding up to 2.5 lakhs, above 2.5 lakhs, above 5 lakhs, then 85%, 80%, 75%. I think that is there in the previous month report. Please get to know that those who are dealing with gold loans. Revised limits applicable to PDIs denominated in foreign currency, rupee denominated overseas inclusion tier 1 capital, scheme for facilitating accelerated payout in operative account. This they can ask you. This is what is being talked about more. Reserve Bank on 30th September announced a scheme for facilitating accelerated payout of inoperative accounts and unclaimed deposits. Nobody does anything concrete, but then this will be given importance in interview. The scheme aims to reduce both stock of existing unclaimed deposits and fresh accretion or flows to DEA fund. It will, what is DEA fund? Can anyone tell me? I have forgotten. DEA fund. Hello?
So there is a depositor
Depositor
awareness
Education and Awareness Fund.
education awareness fund.
Depositor Education and Awareness Fund. Yeah, it will be run for a period of 1 year from October 25 to September 30. Payout, inoperative accounts reactivated, unclaimed deposits settled by banks. This is essential for deposits dealing people. They will ask you this. Yeah.
Sir, can you share the screen?
Acha, screen is not shared. I'm sorry. This is their banking update October 25. I have given you this magazine. Banking update, this one. Hare Baba, if people go on coming like this till the last minute, I am not able to concentrate on what little we are doing. I am not doing much. But so I'm just giving you an awareness of what are the things there, how you can read it. When I ask some of you to read it, you have problem in seeing it and reading it. That is why I am forced to do it. Inoperative accounts reactivated, the unclaimed deposits settled by banks to the rightful claimant during the period of scheme shall be up to 4 years, 5% amount, 5,000, whichever is less, something like that. Please go through this. RBI constitutes Payment Regulatory Board. Please get to know about this. India's external debt at the end of June 2025. India's external debt was placed at US dollar 747.2 billion, an increase of US dollar 11.2 billion. The external debt to GDP ratio moderated to 18.9% at the end of June from 19.1% at the end of March 2025. US dollar denominated debt remained largest component of India's external debt with a share of 53.8%, followed by debt denominated in Indian rupee 30.6%, yen, Japanese yen, then SDR. SDR means what? Special drawing rights, and euro. So this page is important. Page number 5 of October 25 issue. Highlights of sectoral deployment of bank credit. Highlights of sectoral deployment of bank credit. That, I mean, for only credit people, please go through this. Then RBI launches microsite for bank notes. A microsite, https://indiancurrency.rbi.org.in for bank notes has been launched by Reserve Bank of India. The microsite provides bank members of the public a platform to access information of bank notes, such as details of design, security features. So they can ask you this question for people dealing with regular day-to-day operations. Please go through that. This one. And also, there was one more directive issued by Reserve Bank that banks must change their website login, this URL, as indianbank.bank.in, something like that. So please get to know what has happened in your bank. Also get to know what is there in SBI, so that you can, if they ask question, you can talk about that. RBI issues revised liquidity framework. Please go through this. Then Reserve Bank of India settlement of claims in respect of deceased customers. This is another important thing that is being talked about more. That is to provide harmonized framework and standardized documentation. RBI issues comprehensive direction in exercise of powers under Section 35A, 45ZC3, 45ZE4 of Banking Regulation Act. Banks shall implement this before March 31. Applicability. The directions are applicable to all commercial cooperative banks. These directions shall not be applicable to government small savings, that is Public Provident Fund and Senior Citizen Savings Scheme. Though you are from private sector bank, since you are going to State Bank of India, please get to know about what is PPF, what is SCSS, what is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, all those things, and small saving schemes. These things you must know it whether you like it or not. Threshold limit 5 lakh in case of cooperative bank, 15 lakh in case of any other bank, that is for settlement of claim. Settlement of claim settlement in accounts with the nominee survivor. In this case, the payment of the outstanding balance upon the death of the depositor to the nominee survivor shall be considered a valid discharge, provided the bank exercises due care and caution. Then, so please go through this. In case of joint deposit account with or without survivorship clause, the nominee's right arises only after the death of all the depositors. See, this we know, but here they are confirming it. For example, A and B either are survivor account. If A dies, the money can be allowed to be operated by B. But B also dies, then the nominees, the legal heirs come. The bank shall require submission of following documents: claim form, duly signed by nominee and also survivors, death certificate of deceased depositor, and OVD as proof of identity and address of the nominee or survivor. Payment made to the nominee or survivor shall constitute a full and valid discharge. Please go through this. Claim settlement account without nominee Please go through this. When I ask question, you must be able to tell me. Settlement of claims not falling under simplified procedure, that is, claims involving will without any dispute. Bank shall settle claims involving will left behind by deceased depositor on the basis of probate of will, letter of administration as applicable. Cases involving contesting claims, such cases bank shall settle claim on the basis of probate of will or letter of administration or court order or decree as applicable. Credits post settlement and termination of term deposit. What is this? Post settlement of the deposit account, in case of any credit risk received in the name of deceased depositor, bank shall return the same to the remitter with the remark account holder deceased and intimate nominee. Acha. Credits for accounts where credit is coming after the death of the depositor. Okay. Premature termination of term deposit accounts. A bank shall incorporate a clause in the account opening form itself. I think it must be there. It should be allowed to be closed without any penal charges. That means a deposit is open for 5 years, but death happens for the depositor after 2 years. Then the bank should close the deposit at the end of the 2 years, and it must give the rate of interest applicable for the 2-year period. They will not give the rate of interest for the 5-year period, as the case may be. Then settlements of claim in respect of missing persons. Babri Bab, itna high. The nominee legal heirs of a missing person shall be required to get an order of the competent court under the provisions of section 110, 111, Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, the latest act. The claim in respect of such missing person shall be settled as per the procedure applicable for settlement of claim in respect of deceased customer. Here something 1 lakh they are telling. However, to avoid inconvenience to undue hardship to common person, where the aggregate amount payable including accrued interest as on the date of application is less than rupees 1 lakh, such higher amount as may be fixed by the bank. A copy of first information report and non-traceable report should be taken. These are practical problems. Then settlement of claims in respect of safe deposit locker, safe custody. Okay. Either or survivor, etc. Yeah. Please go through this. Claims without nominees for survivors. Ore Baba, it's a problem ho jayega. Then operational and compensation related aspects. A bank shall use standardized form for receiving claim. Yeah. ये भी आप लोग पढ़ना है, पढ़ लीजिए पेज नंबर 7, 8, 9, 10 and all. Everything is important from the angle of people working in deposits or regular day to day. Then GST 2, I think we have already studied this, reforms in GST. It has been reduced to 5%, 18%. Automatic registration. The governments have announced procedural reforms, including automatic registration, 3 working days, provisional refunds through system-based risk evaluation. The government emphasized that new next-gen GST structure aims to simplify compliance, lower tax burden, and fuel growth across sectors. The various changes effective from 27 September. I think it is given in a fixed form. Let us read this. GST on leather, footwear, textiles, handicrafts, toys reduced to 5% to boost MSME exports. Footwear priced up to 2,500 per pair attracts 5% of GST. GST cut from 12 to 5% on idols made of wood, stone, and metals. See, these things are relevant for people who are working in branches where they are dealing with toys, footwears, and all that. Essential learning material like pencil, GST free, super. GST on gyms, fitness center reduced from 18 to 5. This is also common topic. Everybody can know. GST on two-wheeler reduced from 28 to 18%, less than 350cc. Healthcare made affordable on GST on medicines, cut to 5%. Health insurance is exempted, when taken by individual, but under group GST is taxed at 18%. So that is why the case is going on now. Still not decided. I have all paid for 18%. We don't know whether refund will come. Daily food items like milk, parota, 5%. GST on insurance premium. This is what is given. Reduction on GST on third-party insurance reduced to 5%. GST reduced from 12 to 5%. Husk board, glass fiber, etc. Also, special 40% tax was announced on select few items, including tobacco, ultra-luxury goods. GST on tobacco-related products increased to 40%. Mid-size cars, large cars, motorcycles of engine capacity exceeding 350cc shall be attracting 40%. Then IIFCLGRADEBMANAGERINTERVIEW launches Niveshak Didi Phase 2, an initiative accelerated for financial literacy by women. Investor Education Protection Fund Authority. Please read it, understand, I am not following it. SEBI revises rules for intraday index options, raises limits to 5 crore. This is again Greek and Latin. I have never say taken shares and all. जो लोग shares का बारे में डील करते हैं पढ़ लीजिए. SEBI reintroduces B30 distributor in, but of course this is very important for people appearing for SEBI, not for SBI. NPCI to increase UPI transaction limit for high value payment from September. This is important for us also. Capital markets 5 lakhs, 10 lakh daily. Insurance payment 5 lakh, 10 lakh daily. Government e-market transactions, credit card payments 5 lakh transaction, rupees 6 lakhs daily. Collection payments, jewelry purchase, foreign exchange, retail. Please read this magazine thoroughly. Then tax clarity on government stock for DFS releases on FAQ. Department of Financial issued a set of FAQs clarifying tax treatment of contributions and withdrawals under unified pension scheme. I think I am not coming under that. I don't know. Please read it. Big changes in NPS rules. This is very important. They can ask you. New pension scheme will further undergo some critical changes to be implemented from October 1. Please go through this. New TDS from September 25. Senior citizens, this I think we have discussed. That is 50,000 to 1 lakh. Non-senior citizens 40 to 50,000. Lottery winnings TDS will now apply. Single winning exceeds 10,000. Previously, the rule considered the total annual winnings. Then insurance commissions, TDS threshold increase 15 to 20,000. Dividend income exemption limit has doubled from 5,000 to 10,000. These are all important from the angle of current affairs or from the angle of budget. Small saving schemes rates kept unchanged. That's right. Then business, economy, finance and economy. Deutsche Bank puts its India retail franchise on block. Okay, no problem. APEDA launches Bharati initiative to boost agri-food exports. SBI, at this point you must know, SBI raises $500 million at record tight spreads after S&P's India rating upgrade. Please go through this. Page number 12. MCA expands fast track mergers to unlisted firms, not important. Then SEBI eases disclosures, not important. SMBC completes Yes Bank stake by this we have discussed already. Global confidence in India grows. Japan and R&I upgrade sovereign rating to BBB plus. This is some good news. We can read it. Government brings large ships to infrastructure net. Okay. Government extends export benefits to under ROD TEP scheme till March 26. ROD TEP means remission of duty. This is required for people dealing with exports. Otherwise, exempt kar lijiye. New developments in business and finance. Please go through this. बोर लगता है फिर भी आप लोग पढ़ना है. Rajesh Agarwal assumed charge as Secretary, Department of Commerce. Sirish Chandra Murmu, new Deputy Governor of RBI. TCA Kalyani assumed charge of Controller of General Accounts. I will translate it to our who is who, that Excel sheet. Former DEA Secretary Ajay Sheth, IRDA Chairman. Then NSC appointed Srinivas Inteji as Chairperson of Governing Board. FSIB recommends Ravi Ranjan as Managing Director of State Bank of India. Ravi Ranjan. I think there must be more MDs. Na? How many are there in SBI? Anybody knows? Thoda dekh lijiye. L. Satya Srinivas from the Commerce Ministry is appointed India's Executive Director in Asian Development Bank. Ashish Pandey appointed as MD and CEO of Union Bank. Kalyan Kumar to Central Bank of India. Current affairs. Union Cabinet approves ambitious National Pulses Mission. Agricultural graduates know this. Ellison tops Musk as world's richest man after 101 billion gain. Then World Bank approves 212.64 million loan under Shore program for Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Kya karega usko khayega. Then CSS funds to be routed via RBI from November. What is CSS? Centrally sponsored schemes. Budget of 5 lakh crore. Please go through this. State salary pension interest burden up 2.5 times in 10 years. No doubt it will increase because the money has lost its value. When I retired 25 years ago, salary was 20,000 rupees for maximum of chief manager. But now the salary is 2 lakhs. Automatically that increase will be there. Current affairs, financial affairs in short. Tax devolution. RBI imposed monetary penalty on Indian Overseas Bank. People going from Indian, anybody will be going. So far nobody has come from IOB. The rate of interest on government of, because automatically I think it is going to be merged with SBI. Then rate of interest on Government of India floating rate bond. Public sector banks have seen a sharp drop in household deposits. Prime Minister participates Tianjin, China. Vedanta beats Adani Group to bid acquire Jaiprakash Associates. Japan PM Shigeru Ishiba resigns. Some other lady has come now. Please, they may not ask you. This is asked only for freshers. Yeah. That's all. I think I have covered. Are Baba? RBI master direction in payment aggregators. This is very tough question. थोड़ा पढ़ लीजिए आप लोग पेमेंट अग्रीगेटर का बस में क्या बोला है. If you are unlucky, they will ask question. You must remember to answer. Payment aggregators, settlement of funds of escrow accounts. That's all. These are all MCQs. A भी पढ़ सकते हैं to get the knowledge. Recalled questions. Kirtika, you are there now or you are not there? Kirtika, you are there? No. Anybody else who can see the screen well and read? Anybody else? Come on. Otherwise, please go through this, read it thoroughly, because you may, I think I should go through this to ask questions based on this in the interviews. Anyhow, best wishes. And now I would like to stop with this unless you have some questions. Any questions you have, please? Nobody is there on screen. Everybody has gone. I think there has been, actually 8 others are there. Very good. Any questions, please? Now, I think from the stage of conducting class, it is the question of, say, conducting interview has come. I will be asking regular questions relating to your present work and something related to SBI products and all that. Many of us are not going through the products of SBI and all that. So please study that. And whenever you talk, you must talk with confidence to show that you are thorough with your subject. That's what it is. And somebody raised hand. Anybody? MS Sailesh, you have some question? Ask. MS Sailesh, unmute your mic. MS Sailesh, unmute your mic. Hari Krishna Shanmugam has left the meeting. Yeah. Anybody else? Not able to unmute. Why?
Yes, sir, got it.
Hi,
Hi, sir,
MS
good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, one query regarding the job description. Should that match with the profile which we have uploaded at the time of application, or I can mention the present designation if I got promoted now after the application?
I would suggest you are confining yourself to what you are given there. And at the end, you add, I have now been promoted as so and so. And if they ask you, then you tell the new one. Otherwise, they will get confused.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Because everybody will have the sheet biodata you are sending now.
Okay.
Whatever biodata you are sending now, they will have it. With that, they will ask questions.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So my suggestion is you give what you have mentioned there. The end, you tell, you are in which bank?
I'm with S Bank, sir.
Which bank?
Yes, Bank.
Yes, bank. Yeah. Then you tell, I have now been promoted as so and so. And if there are major changes, then you wait for their asking. Because mostly it will be same, more or less similar to what you have been doing. Is it quite different from what you were doing earlier?
No, sir. It's
Yeah.
just a promotion.
That's all. कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. आपने आपका satisfaction के लिए you can tell at the end, I have now been promoted as so and so. Or you can tell this in the first half itself and then tell the job description, which is same.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions? Otherwise, please message me for fixing your mock interviews. You can indicate whether your morning schedules 6:30, 7 or 7:15 or 7:20 is suitable for you on some days. Whether it is suitable for you to take interview at 5 p.m. on some of the days, like second Saturday, Sunday, Sundays na yoga. Sundays because I'll be in Kriya, that is yoga. So no. So Sundays 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock we will have mock interviews. Regular days, for some more days I will continue with this class to an extent possible. When it is not possible, I will close this class and I will conduct mock in this time also. This is what it is. And in the meantime, if you are having any doubts, I suggest the best source is the members in your group. You can raise the doubt so that they can answer. And if I get the attention of that question, then let me try to solve your doubt also. This is what it is. And more than anything else, let me honestly tell you, interview is 60% or 80% luck. 20% only is based on your merit, because they should ask questions with which you are comfortable, and they should not be towards the end of the day where they are not having patience to listen. Even in my case, when I start the interview at 5 o'clock, I'll be much more happy, more careful in listening. By the time I close at 10 o'clock here for my time, then the attention comes down. It all depends on your luck. So luck and merit plays an important role. Please prepare accordingly. Best wishes. Any other questions you have, please welcome.
Yes,
If you have any
sir,
personal questions, I will stop recording. Yeah. Any
sir, I have
personal?
one question.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir,
Is it personal or is it okay to record?
it's okay to record.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, what will be the best possible answer if the interviewer asks me, then why you want to join SBI CBO as you have already joined in SDFC, one of the biggest, largest private bank?
I think I asked you today, na? You or somebody else, I asked this very same question. हमने उनको पूछा, some other boy was there with me for interview a few minutes back. हम उनको पूछा, अरे भाई तुम तो बहुत बढ़िया बैंक से आ रहे हैं. World में 4th bank under as far as market capitalization is concerned and all. And when considering that State Bank of India stands somewhere else, why are you coming? Arey bhai, we know the reason why you are coming. You are coming for salary increase. Basic reason, that is the reason. But we hide that and then we present it as if, sir, I am trying to jump over to this SBI because SBI gives excellent career opportunities and my career growth also will be very good here. So you should feel and tell instead of my telling and you are remembering about it. आप लोग अपना साथ में बिलीव करके ये पॉइंट को बताना है. समझ गया Samuel?
Yes, sir.
They know the answer you are giving is wrong. They know you are telling a lie, but still they will just keep it okay as long as you are smiling and answering. Arey bhai, they should not ask this question. When as much as they know the salary you are drawing is 40,000 a year and your salary is going to be 90,000 there, obviously a man comes for money. Correct? But they will ask. This is one of the routine questions. In fact, if you have gone through some of the materials I would have given, some sure short questions in any interview. What do you know about my bank? Why do you want to join my bank? What are the products of my bank you are comfortable? Like that. And these are the routine questions. And I think I have added some more points also. And what is the tagline? What is the number of branches? What is the ATM? Something like that. What is the current news about our bank? What is the current news about our bank you have heard? Something like that. These are routine questions in any interview. Samuel. Now, have I answered your question? I have not answered fully, but I have given you some solution to your thoughts. This, which I am sure you must be having already in your mind. Okay?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Because I would have given this information in thousands of videos I have been conducting in for all the people. In State Bank itself, there will be 1,000 videos. And out of those, there are so many video playlists. One, 2025, 2024, 23, 22, 21. But where is the time for you to go through all that? That's what it is. Any other question, please? Best wishes. Thank you so much. Please message me as early as possible for mock interviews. Otherwise, I will allot some date and you have to request me to change the schedule and all that. Please don't put me to such embarrassment. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.